Well, we've been waiting just to kind of see you in the game as well, but are you looking forward to getting in there on Friday?
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of been taking care of something and not forcing it. We've had a luxury of having some time over the last 2 weeks, so I just trying to be smart. Should be good to go Friday.
So did you tweak something?
What?
Did you tweak something at some point?
I've just been taking care of myself and not forcing it, and I'll be ready to go Friday. That's me being about as honest as I can.
When you look around the preseason, JT, and you see what happened to Laine in Montreal and Doughty, does part of that factor into how many preseason games do I really want to play, because there's always that risk of injury?
Yeah, this has nothing to do with how many I want to play, and those are unfortunate for those guys. I was taking care of myself and not forcing it so I can play the Friday game. I was worried if I got in earlier, something could have made something worse that we didn't need to. I'll be ready to go Friday.
And practice is the best rounds for.
Yeah, I mean, I've been skating. I've been taking a day other than the team off day, so we're good.
Your thoughts on just the way the group has played over these last couple of preseason games? Anyone standing out to you?
To be honest, I haven't watched a lot. I watched last night. I thought the guys made a great effort. They went against a really good roster last night and on the road, and I think there's a lot of guys you can see trying to make the team and really made a good impression on a lot of guys, not just myself. So it's been a competitive camp, which is what you want.
How do you see the next 8 days playing out? Because Rick said the next 8 days should be intense, especially with just the one preseason game. How do you see it playing? A little mini training camp maybe, or fine-tuning?
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to whatever habits we don't have that are ready to roll for game one. We got to get there, and that's a couple extra strides here and there, a little physicality, and just want to be ready to go game one. You don't want to be woken up game 2 or 3. You want to make sure that we use this week, especially that's going to be a lot of the guys that are going to be here. So should feel comfortable.
How much was last season the learning for this team in terms of getting off to that fast start and what it could mean to you at the end of the season, as well as throughout the whole season, the way to play?
Yeah, it's huge. It was a goal of ours. We were behind the 8 ball the last 3 years before that, and it was nice to come out flying. And it allows for when you have your dips in the middle of the season to not panic as much, because you have confidence that it's going to work. And I think that's why we put so much emphasis on summer training and coming into camp early as a group and getting together, because right now it feels like last year, it feels like we are a close team again. Even the new guys feel like they're been here a while. So it's we use this week to get ready. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves, but doing the right things.
Are you guys even a little bit more closer with what Dakota's battled through and what Thatcher's been going through with this injury? Because we asked Rick about it, and he says Dakota's doing really well. Does that kind of thing galvanize the room even more?
I mean, yeah, they're both very unfortunate, but they're family to us, and we always treat each other like family. And there's certainly moments where you can become closer and be there for them, but it's good that they have a support staff that they do, and their families and their family away from home. So obviously those moments are tough for them, but they're going to get through it, and we're going to do everything we can as a team to help them.
You haven't played yet, and Quinn's only played the one game, but Rick was just saying that you guys have done some power play work with Yogi. Are you able to sort of drill down on stuff like that and do some video work and exchange ideas, even if you haven't played games together?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do as much as I can. Other than it's tough when you have a couple of groups that typically we don't all play together anyway in the preseason and a normal preseason. So, yeah, this week we got some time, and then we got a game we're probably all going to play Friday, and and it's going to be a test for us. But you don't want to just wait till the first game. Be like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Right, we're going to use as much time as we can, and I like to watch video and power play and stuff, and I know Yogi and I have a good relationship for that too. So,
What have you seen in Heinen's game, even through practice, as a complimentary player?
Yeah, I've said it a couple times now. He's just super easy to play with. Pretty similar to a lot of left wingers I've played with in my career. Straight lines, has the ability to hold on to the puck for the extra second, and he's got skill and he knows where to score, and he's been around, so you don't have to teach the guy to play. He just always seems to be in the right spot.
JT, did you do anything different in the offseason? Rick said you were the second fittest guy coming into camp. Did you do anything differently, or?
No, I came in last year in good shape too. We just didn't proclaim where I finished in camp. So I appreciate the kind words, but no, I've been pretty consistent the last few years here, so nothing's changed.
Waivers are always tough. Giuseppe goes on waivers today. Can you talk a little bit about, just what he meant to this team? Because he's been here for a couple of years, and he was your line mate at one point.
Yeah, Phil's an awesome guy. A good buddy of mine. Spent a lot of time together on the ice, and a good amount off the ice as well. He's a great player and a great pro. Nothing but positive things to say about him. He's going to find his way, no matter where that is or what that is. It's going to work out for him because he's a great player and a great person.
We've seen one of the young guys take a step too. Ratu's elevated his game here in the preseason. What do you notice from him? Because 21-year-old plays the wing and center. Just what have you noticed about his game and the strides he's taken this year?
Yeah, he looks a little faster, I think. He looks like he's stronger. I haven't really he's played a lot of games, and I've been in the non-game group, so I haven't seen a ton of them, but he looks good. I told him just a little bit ago I thought he played well last game. He's, he clearly is motivated, and that's the type of guys you need when we're, pushing guys in camp, and you want that contagiousness in the room because it's going to make the team better, and he's had a great camp.